These days, having a business card website is a great way to make sure prospective clients or customers can easily find you. In this video, I'll show you how to build a clean, modern business card website in just a few minutes using Website.com's website builder. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a one-page website that showcases who you are, what you do, and how people can contact you. Let's get started. Now first, head over to Website.com and sign in or create an account. Once you've logged in, open up the site builder. I've already done this step and I'm logged into the site builder. The first thing I'll do is update the template. So I'll click on Template Library right here, and you can choose from different categories. I'm going to start with this template under the Personal category. It has a space for an image and for text, and I'll click Select this template. Now we're ready to start editing. So this large hero section is the first thing visitors see. You'll want to replace the default title with your name or business name and your title. So you can click right on it and type right here, or on the left, find the field for that. You can write something like, "Hi, I'm Sarah Johnson. I'm a home organizer in New York, New York." Now you can add a short description that explains what you do. I'm actually going to put this text in the subtitle field. Now next you'll want to upload a professional profile photo, your company logo, or a photo that represents your services well. So for example, I'll click right here, and you can choose to upload and change or select from files. If we're selecting from files here, you can upload your image from your computer by clicking Upload File. Just for this video tutorial, I'll choose from a stock image. To make it more personal, you'll definitely want to choose one of your own images. Finally, update your primary button. So right now we'll click here. I'm going to try something action-oriented like book a consultation. Later on, I'll want that to go to my contact section, but I haven't created that yet, so I'll link it to there later. And we'll also toggle off the secondary button. Next, add your services and tell visitors what you offer. You'll want to add a section with 3 to 4 service cards. This template already came with one right here. But just for this video, I'll delete that. And I'll add a new one. So I'll click Add Section. Let's look at services. I'll choose this design. I'll add in a subtitle. I'll toggle off the description for this section. And I'll go ahead and put in my services. For example, I'll put in system creation and decluttering, weekly maintenance, relocation assistance, and virtual coaching. And then I'll keep each description short. Just 1 or 2 sentences for each is enough. The goal is to quickly communicate your expertise without overwhelming visitors. For the button, I'll change the label so that it says Contact Me. I haven't set up that contact section yet, so I'll link that later. I'll add one more section. All we have to do is click back, and then now here we can click Add Item, and I've created one more section. So I've added all the services. Of course, you'll want to update these images so that they make sense for each service. Again, if you use your own images, it will be more personal for your branding. In the meantime, we're going to select from stock images. So here's what we have so far. And now it's time to add the contact information. Every business card website needs an easy way for people to reach you. Now this template comes with a separate contact page already. We can see that right here. But I'm going to keep my website to one single page. So what we'll do is scroll under this services section we just added, and we'll click Add Section. First, let's add an address and map section. And here you can customize where you are located if you have that base, and keep your location, contact, and working hours visible here. Once you've customized that, let's go ahead and add a contact form. So again, we'll click Add Section, click Contact Form. I'll choose this style. So you can go ahead and edit these fields if you'd like. If you want to add any more, just click right here and add Form Field. For example, I added a date and time field. And it's very important to make sure all message notifications are sent to your email. So if we click on the overarching section for the contact form, just scroll down, you'll see that the notification name is here and the notification email. Double check that to make sure it's correct. You can also view all of your form submissions right here in the editor under Manage Form Submissions, or if you click on this home icon, it will take you to Start, and you'll be able to see web forms right here, and you can view the submissions for each form that you've created. Now also, when you scroll to the footer, you can customize the links to your social media profiles, like LinkedIn, Instagram, or Facebook. We'll click on these social links that came with the template, and now to edit these, we'll click Edit. Now make sure you edit these links to lead to your account profiles, or you can remove them and add more. Just click Save and Publish Changes. And you'll notice this will update the social media links for the footer and also on the header. Now the next step is to make sure the site feels like your brand. Again, you can click on this home icon, and then you can click on Site Design. Here you can play around with the site fonts. You'll see that there are different packs that you can choose from with different combinations. You can also play around with the site colors. So we'll go back and click Site Colors, and you can choose one of these color palettes. By using font packs or color palettes, it keeps everything consistent. A simple color palette with readable fonts and a clean layout often look more professional than adding too many effects. Now we're almost done. You have the content that you need, but let's clean up the website menu. Right now, the website template included some pages that we don't want to keep. We can look at that by clicking on Manage Pages. It has an About page and a Contact page. First, we're going to delete those by clicking on the pencil icon and then clicking Delete Page. It also has this hidden page. We'll delete that as well. So now I just have one page for my website, but we want to add some menu items that will link to the sections that we've edited or created. So all we have to do for that is to click Add New Page or Menu Item. And now to create that link, we'll click Section in Page. We want it to go to the work page, which is the name of our homepage. And later on, I'll show you that you can change the menu name if you'd like. But right now it's titled Work. We want it to go to the Services section. We'll click Add Link to Menu, and the link title is currently Our Services. I'll keep it at that, and then click Add Link to Menu. So you'll see that that menu item has been added, and now we'll add one more link. We'll click Section in Page again. We want it to go to the work page, which is the only page that we have for this site. And now we want it to go to Find Us. That was the address and map section that I created. We'll add the link to menu, and I'll actually change this to Contact. Now let's add the link to the menu. So if we go look at the preview, the home page is Work, so that's the top of the home page. If you click Our Services, it will scroll down, and if you click Contact, it will go to this section. So essentially what we've done is create a one-pager site. Now let's close the preview and go back to Edit Site. Now remember all of those buttons that we haven't created links for yet? It's time to edit those. So first, for this primary button on the home page where it says Book a Consultation, I want that to lead to the contact form. So I'll click where it says Primary button and it has this link here. I'll click there. I do want it to go to the work page, but I want it to go to Section in Page. And the Contact Us section is the contact form. So I'll click Save. We'll also add links for each button for each service. This time I want it to go to the address and map section. So I'll click there. I'll click Page, Work. The section in Page, I'll click Find Us. I've added that link and we'll do that for all of them. So just click on the button, click under the label, click Page. We keep the site page the same, and then the section in the page, Find Us. Of course, if you have different destinations, you'll want to change that for each button. So I've updated that button. And I noticed down here, there's also a Contact Me button. This one came with the template, and I'm keeping this section, so I want to make sure that's up to date. Because I deleted the contact page that came with the template, it says the page does not exist. So we want to make sure we don't have any links like that. Let's update that. Now, one option you might want to do is have this button go directly to open up an email. You can just click on that. So as you can see, there are many types of links that you can add across your website. Now, before publishing, let's preview the website. Here is how it looks. For desktop, be sure to test out all of the buttons. And you can also take a look to see if it looks good on tablet or for mobile. You don't need to create these as they're automatically created for you. And when you're happy with all of it, just click Publish to make this website go live. So here is the live website. Now, one more thing, I did promise I was going to show you how you can change any of these titles on your menu. So I'll go back. Let's close the preview and go back to Edit Site. We'll click this Home button to go to Start, and then click on Manage Pages. And if you want to edit any of these titles, click on the pencil icon, and then you'll see that you can rename the page. So here you can change the page title itself, and this is how this page appears in the site menu. You can also change the page URL. So right now the URL says Home and the page title is Work. I'm going to change the page title so that it also says Home, and then I'll click Save. And now let's publish it. Your business card website is now live and ready to share with clients, customers, and employers. If you found this tutorial helpful, please subscribe for more website building tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.